Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Capricorn December 8, 2024. You might tap into fantastic energy on creative and romantic lines today. You can be exceptionally creative and warm and have a stronger appreciation of your surroundings and relationships with others. People are attracted to your helpful, supportive manner now. Also today, Mars turns retrograde and will continue so until February. For the first month of this cycle, Mars will retrograde in your privacy sector, a background area of your solar chart. This can mean you experience fewer overt problems with the Mars retrograde than most zodiac signs. This cycle does affect you in the areas of debts, inheritance, intimacy, secrets, endings, and downtime. These areas might be ambiguous or cause for concern and anxiety for the time being. Reassessing these matters becomes necessary. Also, it's important to watch for an obsession with private issues or concerns about the past. Although it's a good time to look back, it's best not to dwell. This cycle stirs up any unusual, overlooked, or buried anger, feelings, and desires you've ignored. It may be best to think twice before venting feelings, and you could be dealing with some indecisiveness or an increased need for rest. Your desire nature can be rather complicated now, and finding direct routes to satisfaction can be difficult. It's time to rethink, revise, and reorganize your plans. Your grounded nature grants you serenity and harmony far more than most other zodiac signs. That ice, at least on the inside. With Mars retrograde roaring in a fury at this time, everyone is feeling the tension. As the planet of sex and war, our red planet is powerful and impactful to us, so when it is weakened, we often feel like all of our energy and libido has also been siphoned away. The key to handling this energy is to surrender, relax, and recharge rather than getting fired up and inevitably burning ourselves out more. Learn to release. You can revisit discussions or battles later. What will get under your skin? It might be challenging to pinpoint what is truly bothering you once Mars stations retrograde in Leo. Although you are detailed and organized, you may need help to see what your issue is in your work life. There might be times when your schedule stresses you out. You could also become upset with your responsibilities. A coworker or two might test you, which could be frustrating if you usually do not respond to them. Since your stressors will change, you will have to work extra hard to let go of your frustrations at work. Today's aspect can make you feel like every decision you make is all important. This kind of pressure can be difficult and confusing at times. Of course, what you eat and how much you exercise and whether you sleep well and enough are all important. But feeling like the decisions you make today are binding is a counterproductive force. Allow the feelings to come up and acknowledge any pressure you feel. Remember that nothing stays the same forever, including the position of the planets. This day is sure to see you completely focused on the issues and environment in your home. This creates an opportune time for you to take care of any problems that are causing a lack of unity in the family. It only takes one member who is troubled over something to throw the balance off in an entire home. See about this by talking with everyone. Dinner time can be a perfect time if everyone is home. If all else fails, call for a family meeting. At the same time that the moon's last visit to your work sector for the year and before Venus and the dwarf planet Ceres join Pluto there tomorrow is powering things up across the income, work and career fronts. It is also bringing its ordinary monthly reminder when it comes to knowing when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off. The timing couldn't be better, for while this will give Venus and Ceres a head start when they return tomorrow, today they are working to make the most of their last full day in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart. In between the moon's departure from your romantic sector yesterday and its return to your relationship sector tomorrow, life has taken a busier turn. However, the romantically charged lunar vibes of the last few days have left you with everything needed to embrace Venus, the planet of love's last full day here. Even a bit of pushback when it comes to knowing when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off can work to your advantage. Our eyes in the sky. Today, Mars stations retrograde in Leo, bringing a shift in energy that might feel a bit unsettling at first. Occurring at 6 degrees, this cosmic event can manifest as creative blocks, moments of self-doubt, or even frustration in your personal or romantic life. You may find yourself questioning why your usual outlets for joy or self-expression aren't as fulfilling as they once were. But here's the good news. This phase isn't here to hold you back, it's here to guide you toward balance and self-awareness. Mars retrograde in Leo encourages us to pause, reflect, and recalibrate. Instead of masking discomfort with bravado or, on the flip side, retreating entirely like the cowardly lion, seek a middle ground. This is your chance to focus on activities and outlets that genuinely bring you peace and satisfaction. Whether it's diving into a long-neglected hobby, spending quality time with loved ones, or simply enjoying quiet moments of self-care, finding joy in the simple things will help restore your equilibrium. Confidence and connection, a magnet for new opportunities. Under this influence, your natural efficiency and unique approach to challenges are impossible to ignore. The way you handle situations commands respect and admiration from those around you. Your directness, combined with a newfound self-confidence, makes it easier than ever to meet new people. If you're single, this energy could attract interesting individuals who find your attitude both appealing and irresistible. However, there's a fine line to walk. While self-assurance is a strength, overconfidence can come across as arrogance, potentially alienating others. Staying humble and approachable allows your charisma to shine without dimming anyone else's light. This period is a reminder that diplomacy is key, especially when your solutions might be better than others. Instead of challenging every idea, try adopting a collaborative approach. By showing patience and understanding, you can create a positive environment where everyone feels valued and you'll likely achieve even better outcomes. Even as challenges arise, you'll find yourself remarkably composed. This cool, calm, and collected demeanor will help you navigate nearly any situation with grace and effectiveness. You instinctively know when to adapt, when to step forward, and when to pause. This balance ensures that you making thoughtful, decisive moves that align with your long-term goals. This is a powerful time for forming meaningful connections and taking significant steps forward. Whether in your career, personal life, or creative pursuits, your heightened awareness and openness to inspiration will serve you well. Pay attention to the ideas and insights that come your way. Sometimes the smallest piece of information can spark the biggest breakthroughs. Mars retrograde in Leo also nudges us to be mindful of our finances. While it's okay to indulge a little, especially if it's something you'll truly enjoy, be cautious about unnecessary purchases. Before you swipe your card, ask yourself, how long will this bring me joy? Is this expense helping me build the life I envision? Keeping your expenses in check and ensuring your documents are organized can save you from unnecessary stress. This isn't about deprivation, it's about aligning your spending with your values and goals. Mars retrograde in Leo reminds us that periods of self-doubt or frustration aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones. By embracing this moment as an opportunity to slow down, reflect, and recalibrate, you can emerge stronger, more grounded, and better equipped to tackle whatever comes your way. Focus on balance. Explore outlets that bring you genuine joy and contentment. Stay humble. Let your confidence shine without overpowering others. Take thoughtful action. Use your instincts to guide you toward meaningful decisions. Be financially mindful. Spend with intention and purpose. This cosmic shift invites you to grow, not just in your external pursuits, but in your internal understanding of yourself and your values. Trust that every challenge carries a lesson and that you have the strength to turn it into an opportunity for growth. What lessons has this retrograde already taught you? How are you planning to use this time to grow? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective and share in your journey.